Hey peeps, Pegs here with some closed alpha gameplay and footage of Black Matter's World War II based multiplayer game, Hell Let Loose. Now let's get the boring part over. Now we're in the American base and I'm not too sure, but I think this could be a priest, the artillery. Now the trucks, GMC, 100 players are currently running around the hedgerows of Normandy with some very nice vehicle models in both bases teasing players with what might be. Now rumour has it we may see some vehicles, maybe one or two in the last week of alpha, but one thing's for certain, the game will include them. We can see a Sherman, and I think this little recon tank, or this little recce tank, light tank, is a Stuart. I might be wrong. But over in the German base, that is certainly an Opel Blitz truck, and it looks great. We could obviously see the famous Tiger 1, and I'm not too certain, but I think that the German recce tank, or light tank, scout tank, whatever you want to call it, I think that is a Lux. Now the German Jeeps are great, and they are actually made by Volkswagen. I think they were called Kubels, or Kubelwagen. That's certainly a Panther tank. I'm sure I've seen that number before, I'm not sure if it's at Bovington. Now there's two games I've been waiting for. Firstly this, and Postscriptum. Now I haven't played Postscriptum, and I ain't got access to it, and that's because I chose to back this game. I haven't played some Squad and others before. I wanted to see something new. Now it's currently in closed alpha for a few more weeks, and so far it looks promising. As for now, let's crack on with the gameplay.
Moving on to Rubilla Gap.
For this period of testing, we're strictly infantry based with a few types to choose from, such as rifleman, assault, support, machine gunner, medic, automatic rifleman, squad commander. As for the recon, the scouts and the armour, we'll have to wait. Now one thing you might notice right off the bat, the maps are massive. I think they're 4 kilometre squares at this point. Cheers buddy, didn't even see where that came from to be honest.
So let me know when you want it.
Yeah, we'll stick it down in here.
Ha! 2 supports again. I've got support on as well.
We're covered.
Anyone
Yeah,
works.
we can have
Anyway,
another garrison further up.
Here we
Maybe
go.
You can have 2, I don't know.
Yeah, you can. You can place 6 in total, but there's no limit to how many like each squad leader can place. So.
What, OPs or garrisons?
Garrisons, and then OPs are restricted to 1.
I thought garrisons were you could only have 1.
Nope, there's a total of 6 because you know, like the entire team can spawn on the garrisons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I wish I would. If I had known that last game, I probably would put down way more.
No, they're moving towards us. They're moving towards probably
Through field or
Mutton.
no? In the open?
Yeah, no, they're running down from the building towards the field. They're now.
Let them
they're
run into the field. Why don't we go them into the field?
Oh
Don't
shit! They're
shoot.
close. 170 at row.
220 as well in the fields and near me.
There's lots of open ground, but there's also lots of cover. From dips in the ground, trenches, craters, side of the roads, hedgerows, multiple small buildings and farmhouses, not to mention actual D-Day strategic objectives, such as Brecourt Manor.
Got them pushing up the edge road towards you.
Just to your right, guys.
That one's down, just put
Get
one
him.
down on your right,
Get
yeah. Yeah, got that one who was pushing, who was close on them.
No, there's another one there.
Just got another one. Just got another one. He's laying down. We got him. Wait, another one coming up. Down. Oh, I like.
Yeah, I can just
That's
barely
another
see
one
them.
down.
I'm getting shot on them. There's little carts, I think one of them's crawling around that now there. I can see him on the left hand side of it.
Okay, I
Alright,
can't
we got a fresh OP up on the hedgerow.
Yeah, watch it there, squad lead. Stay close to the edge row if you're pushing up there near me. I'm down.
Yeah. Okay.
He sounded
That
like
was-
he was close to you there, Metal, was he?
Yeah, that was to the left, I think, Baxter.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, it
Well,
sounded.
sometimes it's a bit deceiving, the sound on this game. You think they're dead close and they're not.
I know, he sounded like he was on. No, there's one on the left, right, shit! There, got him, he's down, he's down. Fucking, he knew he was the left.
Okay,
Is
let's
there
go.
anyone in barns?
They've got a
So you
spawn
can
in that
move
barn,
like a
guys.
snake.
They've got a spawn in that guy. I can see one up by the carriage. There's a horse carriage outside the main gate, the main entrance. Two Americans
yeah.
there now.
Damn Americans.
Was that your name, Metal? Shit, I'm taking fire. What's it?
A grenade just went off close to me.
Yeah, I'm taking fire. I tried to flank further down, mate, so you've obviously seen me. Yeah, definitely seen me.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at.
I need people on me on the piles. We're gonna try and push their.
Days down at 10.
On me, Metal. I think I've done off of it.
Let's go, go.
North Farm is captured.
Alright, we've got a OP.
The guys at Black Matter have put some serious time and effort into this, and you can see it. So far, everyone I've played with is certainly impressed. Gameplay is tactical, and it has to be. It's not your average FPS where you can run and gun, go around bunny hopping like a kid's game. It's one for the adults.
By the way.
And if you're interested in World War II period and massive multiplayer squad-based games that require you to think as well as shoot, I think you're going to love it. Communication is certainly key from squad level and for separate channels for the squad commanders to come together, generate tactics, put a plan into action and complete the objective. But the battlefield is ever changing. So what does the future hold? Weapons wise, almost over 16 historically accurate rifles from submachine guns, light machine guns, heavy machine guns, pistols, assault rifles, all accessible in realistic limitations with no crosshairs. The focus is realistic weapons behaviour, including jamming, overheating barrels, brutal suppression system, and I've got to say the suppression system in this game is great. Grenades, mines, mortars, heavy ordnance, anti-tank, tank rounds, dismemberments, flamethrowers. 14 playable roles will be equipped with a unique array of equipment. Now obviously this is a closed alpha at the moment, so we haven't got all that, but that's just a taste of what's coming. The gameplay is certainly interesting. Instead of capturing small flags, the entire map is divided into captured sectors. There's 50 players on each team, which means you have to address the ever-changing battlefield. Just quite simply, it's not that straightforward or capture the flag or team deathmatch. So many objectives to capture, and when a sector is captured, it will generate one of 3 resources to your team. Now what they've based that on is the likes of games such as Company of Heroes.
Stay there, man. I'll be with you in a sec. Just met it myself first, 1 minute.
As for vehicles, they plan to introduce up to over 20 plus vehicles into the game to serve a wide variety of functions. The first priority is the inclusion of support and transport vehicles, before they widen the scope to more prolific vehicles such as the Tigers, the Panthers, the Shermans, all that kind of stuff. The vehicle categories what they have listed: the supply, transport, light armour, medium armour, heavy armour, mobile artillery, tank destroyers, assault guns, half-track, scouts and repair vehicles. There's also mentioned the class of engineer being able to build tank traps and defences, obviously dependent upon the supplies that reach them in the trucks. Now as I said, it's not your usual kind of game, it's not run and gun, although you can do, but you won't be alive for very long. One thing I've got to say is that the models, the skins of the actual characters and players look amazing, and they're also very accurate. Now I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to find out more about Hell Let Loose or the developers Black Matter, I'll put the links in the description below. If you did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it, and thanks for watching.
Get you, man. What will I get you? The fuck? They won't let me pick him up. Bullshit.